Welcome back, friends. I'm sure it's possible you guys are getting sick in this room, and so am I a little bit. So I've decided that it's going to be finished today. So stay tuned for that, because I ain't giving up until it's done. And Ian gave me a wonderful idea for some design options, and I'm going to get right onto that right now. And we will come back and we'll see something will change. I've started with the pumpkin lighting, and I did this to this wall. It's not too bad, I don't think. It's it's an alright pattern, except that it was one short, so this middle one is different than the others. But I think it looks good because it's right in the center, so it's okay. And the pumpkin lighting is good. That lights all of this, and I haven't done the rest, but I have worked on these corners, which were not corners before. I changed them into corners, and this is where I'm going to put the fountains. That's that's what I think. Let's see. I haven't put any thought into this at all, but it's not going to be a huge fountain, So maybe just a 3x3 or like so, and that should be like fine. And if I do something like this, and then I put a bucket on top of it. Nice. Alright. And what I think I'm going to do is, with the... I like these things, these cobble fences. They're pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put like that there and that there. And then on the other side do the same thing, like so. That is not correct. Okay, now I can get rid of this dirt. And we'll get rid of this dirt in the center here. And I think this bottom needs to be a bit better, and I'll do that just like so. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab, actually I have some pumpkin lighting here. I'll put one of these right there. That should make it brighter, and we'll just go with some stone. No, it was stone brick, so I'll make it cobble. That seems to be the building block of choice, I think. Let's see. And all you oh, now we're inside here. Look at that. Uh-oh. That's gonna make a mess, I think. Did it? Did it make a mess out here? Nope. Alright, cool. So there is our fountain. Not bad, not bad. And I think we'll put some lighting on here like so. Sounds like a plan. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then we'll get some pumpkin lighting in the ground later. That's a pretty good fountain. I don't mind that at all. Alright, I'll just repeat the process over here. And this room will be nearish completion. I just have to do the pumpkin lighting. And I don't know what to do with the side walls either. I designed them to be like sort of one away from the tree, because sometimes a tree will grow a little bit bigger like this. So I don't know. And they're going to be mostly hidden, because for the most part there will always be trees in here. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with that side wall. Just because it will be pointless and never be seen, really. So I think we'll just leave it. There's a lot of miscellaneous water sources around here, from when I used to have my reed farm and my wheat farm here. So I'm constantly uncovering it because I was, I don't know, lazy-ish and didn't cover everything over. I need some water. That's what we're going for here. Piston wise, this isn't set up. Oh yeah, in here I need to put glass right here so that when water does flow, it doesn't just flow into there and stop. So that will be a little bit of a modification there. I've been slowly harvesting this stuff. We got a little bit of reeds, not too much, but it's coming along. It's coming along. So that's cool, and this is looking pretty good. I like it. Now I think I do really need to do something with that back wall though. And I'm just trying to think a little bit. Maybe not the exact same design as these, and the front. Maybe I'll do it a little bit differently, because it's a little bit bigger, so we can't have any really good patterns to it. Like, it's sort of, you have to do like one pattern, and it's large. So we'll do that. Alright, everything is looking good. We should be out of this room very, very soon. You are done. Perfect. Get our lighting situation going on here. Nice. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Now, this room, or this wall, and this entranceway. Maybe I'll have to make like some sort of hidden entrance or something. Let's go down here. Let's see if there is any slimes rocking. Always worried about the lighting. No mobs have been attacking me. That's good. So everything's pretty secure. Alright, what do we got? What do we got going on here? I hear stuff. I hear you. You're a big guy. Oh, man. That's a lot of slimes. That is good. That is very, very good. Alright, die. There's a good amount of slimes. Nice. This slime farm is working out great. We'll have sticky pistons in no time. I think I do need to work on a looting sword. But that's cool. Got the end all rocking now. I can do a whole bunch of stuff. I also need a fortune pick pretty badly because we lost that in one of our deaths. That was not cool. Hey guys, I like it when the big ones split into 4. That's the best because that way you get the maximum amount of slime balls. Cool. That was a lot of experience and a lot of slime balls. How many slime balls did I get? 24. Not bad for just coming down here and checking things out. Awesome. Okay, now let's figure out what I'm doing next. Get off that torch. Alright, let's get out of here. That's what I decided to do. Go with the same design, I guess. I think it flows pretty good from the one corner into this, and because it was an even number, I decided to make this pathway here, 2 by 2. Not bad. And the area here, which went to the slime farm, I just put it as an offshoot here. Now, this is sort of like a maintenance area. I mean, this is old school. I generally don't use this too much, so I don't know. I don't know why I have this tunnel here, but I've used it a few times, to go to skeleton grinder or whatnot. So I figured I'll just leave it in. Just leave it in. So this place is done, except for the pumpkin lighting. I did gather up a few more pumpkins. I need some more torches, and I don't want to go all the way back to the base. So it's pretty much done except for the ground. I'll get to that eventually one day. And now I need to work on something else. And I don't know what it is I need to work on. So I'm going to get the heck out of here, get my inventory all sorted, and then we will return to something else. So I guess it's not really a return. So here's what I've decided to do to go to the end. Sounds like a plan if you ask me. This is my first time here in video form, I guess. Alright. Let's see. If you guys don't remember, I have a pumpkin on my head, just so you know. This is the end. I showed a little bit of it in my last video in the after part. It's old school. I built that a long time ago, and Ian had recently built this. It's really nice. I like it. And over here we have the way to the grinder. We got the ladder, or we got the water drop. Ladder drop is always the better part. Then here on this side you have your cart, or you have this, the ice bridge, which is always fun and quick. I think it's a lot faster than the cart, but it's on the way back we'll use the cart, and because it goes right to the exit. Oh, this is awesome. Ian fixed this up really quick. That's great. We apparently used like an old save of the grinder, so it wasn't 100% done when me and Dragon implemented it. Some old school stuff here. So we're going to get to like level 30, and we're going to enchant a pick. That's what I'm going to do, because like I said, I need that fortune pick. This is pretty loud. I remember always coming here having to turn down the volume. So I'm just going to cut to us enchanting. Oh, that's a nice little switch there. Cool. Alright, we will see you guys at that thing. Oh, everything is in here. I took all my stuff off, and I brought some diamonds and some sticks. So we will build. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's enchant this baby. I tell ya, it's real easy to go from level 27 to 30. Alright, let's put this in here. Plop, plop. Put that in a couple times. I don't like that one. Oh, I don't like that one. This one seems alright. What do we get? Wow. That is a horrible level 30 enchantment. Just horrible. That was one of the worst level 30 enchantments ever. Okay, I got some books. I'm going to camp here for a bit, and I will enchant 6 books. Why not? I'll put on some YouTube, and we'll get going. I've been here for a while, and needless to say, the books have been horrible. We got Knockback 2, Looting 2, Sharpness 4, which is not too bad. Knockback 2 again, Unbreaking 3, Projectile Protection 4, Sharpness 3, not cool, Power 3, not cool. I think this is my last book. I've got nothing to do with like mining except for the one on breaking. So, I don't know. Hey, get out of here, you stupid book. Alright, here we go. Another Sharpness 3. It's ridiculous. What a bunch of garbage. Garbage. I think I'm done. I'm done enchanting books for right now. I'm just going to get a few more levels, and then I'm going to go home and do something else. Forgot that I wanted to show you guys the trip home. I turned off the end grinder and killed all the guys like you should. And to get home, you just top this down here. See, Lemur's impressed that I turned off the end grinder, because some people don't. And it can be troublesome, especially if you're not wearing a pumpkin hat. If you're going down there and you approach them, you might look at them and they might teleport to weird places. It's weird. Anyway, if you don't have a minecart, you just run down there and then you can go up the ladder. But I built this, and it's for minecarts only. You actually can't get up here walking-wise. It's not tall enough. You're actually driving through half slabs, and that brings you here. Oops. There we go. Right to the exit. Very nice. Nice and unloady. There's a lot of weird miscellaneous stuff out there, because the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna go out there actually, because the same thing oddly happened. I don't know why that dirt's over there. When we fought the end dragon on like the latest server, you know, people build weird things in the end, and I have no idea why. It just boggles my mind. Like, why would you build anything? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, if you guys don't recall, during the first server, when we fought the dragon, apparently there was a glitch, and there was actually 2 dragons. That's why there's a portal in there, and there's a portal out here, because there was 2 dragons. Yay, 2 dragons. That was quite interesting. If you're interested in watching a 2-dragon battle, go back to episode 33A and 33B in Season 1. A long time ago. Okay, now that we're back, and we have this many ender pearls, what I decided was... Oh, and you can see I'm level 39. I'm going to take this shovel, and I'm going to just go gather sand. And then I'm going to repair it. That's my plan. And then I'm going to come back and work on this thing. I think I'm going to finish up all the trimmings here. All the trimmings should be gone, and we'll get to seeing what this room actually looks like. So, to the sand depot I go. Oh, look, also we got, look, ender pearls. Yeah, ender pearls. That went pretty darn good. I used my 2 diamonds to repair my shovel back to almost 100%. I got this much sand, plus there's a little bit in a chest over there. I'm quite happy with that. That should last a heck of a long time. Now, I just realized that I'm about to go use my pick, and it needs a little bit of work. But maybe I'll use that crap garbage pick that we got, the stupid efficiency 3 one. Yeah, we'll get rid of that stupid thing, because I hate it. Oh man. Alright, to the diggy area. Here it is. This is the actual cave section of it, so it's all natural. Now, over here, actually I might be able to explain it better on this side. Originally, you know, the cave was supposed to be, you know, this was the corner of it, and it goes straight across. Well, I don't know how, like, I got all of this undug, so I guess I need to tear out all of that and continue the glass or something like that. We'll see. And the same with on the other side. Like the mountain where the square was, it really jutted inwards, and so I need to, I guess, work on this. But I destroyed my 1 pickaxe, the dumb efficiency 3 one, And it looks looking good. It's looking good. Now I just have to figure out what to do with it and how to, because I like this, but I want to make it like into something. Like if we go out here, we have this. This is what it looks like from the outside. It looks like nothing, which I like. It's a natural cave, and I just don't know what to do with it yet. So I think I'm going to be working on that in the future. Just giving it a think of what I should do. And the floor, until I find out what I want to do in this area, I'm going to leave it like it is. But I think this is going to turn into like half slabs. I think there'll be like a half slab everywhere, and then everywhere that there is something, it will be raised. It's a long story. Also, due to the fact that you guys know I'm not a huge fan of torches, and because over here there's no torches, it's all nice and glowstone, and over here there's nothing but torches. Speaking of which, there's none over here, so I gotta light that up because there's nothing worse. The other thing is the floor here cuts into this area, my death hallway. So I'll have to cover that up with something. It might be like half slab or stairs or something like that. But it depends on what I put over here. So that's a lot of thinking to do on that. And with thinking, generally that leads to the end of an episode. And that is the case here. I'm going to end the episode. I think I did all right. Oh, it looks like there's a float block up there. Oh yeah, I took my sand depot beacon because it didn't work in the sand depot, so I just put it here. Wow, that is a big room. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.